Hey everybody, my name is Micah Foster. I am a loan originator for Quick Lending out in the Bunker Hill Village area here in Houston. And I wanted to make a few videos, but this one is primarily going to be about submitting an application on our website, but also how you can log into our borrower portal and also see the required documents that you're going to need to upload for the loan, and how you can upload those documents, and also how you can track the process of your entire loan from start to finish. I'm super excited to just kind of showcase this. I'm gonna do a screen recording just so you guys can watch me navigate the website. That way it can kind of help you guys get an understanding of how to use it and where to go and how to navigate it. This is actually custom built software by our company. So I'm very excited to show you how this process works. And let's just go ahead and get to it. Welcome to our website. You can find this directly at quicklending.com. In this video, I primarily want to focus on this Apply Now button. This is where you're going to want to go if you already have a property under contract, or if you're very interested in a property and you know you want to lock it up, you're about to send EMD, or you just know for a fact that you're going to be wanting to get a loan on this property. You'd go directly here to Apply Now. This is how you can officially apply. But I did quickly want to mention that we do also have a closing cost calculator on our website. So if you're still in the shopping stage of looking at properties and you quickly just kind of want to see the numbers on a deal, you can easily come in here. All you need to input is 3 numbers. And with those 3 numbers, it's going to spit out a very simple estimate cash to close, estimated proof of funds needed for that loan, and your estimated monthly payment. Now, I want to mention as well, at any time, you can feel free to reach out to me directly, and I'll be more than happy to get a quick loan estimate for you if you're looking at a property, and I can get some more specific numbers for you, like interest rate, origination, and kind of more of those detailed numbers as well. This is how you can officially apply, and it's just a very, very simple process. That will take around 5 to 10 minutes to complete. But fast forward after you are done submitting all of your information, and please be as accurate as you can, because this is the official application. So this is what we're going to see for the entire life of the loan. But after you do submit that, you just want to come down here, make sure you read these agreements, and then just type your name in here. Oops. So after you get done submitting all that information, you're going to see this thank you screen. Now, this is one of the most important parts. To get access to the borrower portal, you're going to want to check your email, and you're going to get this email from CQ Servicing. Now, Quick Lending and CQ Servicing work hand in hand. So if you see emails from CQ Servicing, know that this is a part of Quick Lending. This is actually our in-house servicing company, so they help assist us with closing the loan, making sure that everything is getting coordinated with title, and just making sure that we have all the required documents and we are clear for closing. Definitely be on the lookout for CQ Servicing. You'll get this email right after you submit an application, and you can just see right down here, borrower portal. You're going to want to click that. Now, whatever email that you made originally when you were signing up, you're going to use that email to sign in right here. So once you punch that information in, go ahead and log in. Typically, if you are a new borrower and this is your first application, you're just going to see 1 loan in progress right here, and you're also going to see 1 total loan. The reasoning behind 2 is because I actually submitted a test application earlier. But this is the point where a lot of borrowers get confused and they don't know where to go. So I'm going to navigate you directly through it. Come over here to Loans in Progress and go ahead and click View right here. Now again, I submitted 2 applications, but if you are a new borrower, you would just see 1. So in this case, this is the application that I just now submit. To get into this loan, hover over any part of it, or go ahead and click View right here. Now, once you are in this portion of the website, this is going to be the bread and butter pretty much for the entire loan. I'll just quickly run through it. This is the Application Info tab. Through here, you can edit any information that you originally submit when you were first making the application. So if there's anything you want to go back and change, you can always go through here and edit anything, if anything changed, and go ahead and update it like that. The second tab is going to be your Budget Rehab tab. Now I'm actually going to make a completely separate video talking about this tab alone because there's so much that goes into it, and This tab is very, very, very important. This is where you can go to actually transpose and submit your final budget. Now, I really want to draw your attention to this document management tab. This tab is where you can go to view all the required documents for the loan and where you can actually go to submit all the required documents for the loan. Under document management, you're going to see three little tabs: LLC, initial underwriting, and loan processing. You're going to want to go ahead and click through here and just see all these documents and anything that you might have. Like, for example, 2 months bank statements. We require 2 months of the most recent bank statements. So let's say you have a business LLC account that you want to submit for liquidity, and you have a personal checking that you want to submit for liquidity. You would just go ahead, grab 2 months of the most recent bank statements for both of those accounts, and then come in here and upload those files. And it's as simple as that. Also, loan processing. This is where you can go to upload any existing surveys or appraisal reports that you might have for that property. This tab is very, very crucial. This tab is awesome. It saves you a lot of time. This is loan form. This is where you're going to go to sign off on your conditional terms and your final terms. And we'll discuss more about these conditional and final terms later on in another video, or you can just go ahead and ask me about it and I'll be more than happy to discuss it with you. Your fifth tab is your draws tab. Now, this is where you're going to go to make all of your draws throughout the life of the loan. So whenever you've completed some work and you want to get reimbursed for that work, you come directly here to this draws tab and request your draw through here. And there's actually a draw request tutorial directly through here that gives you some of that information. I'm going to create a separate video on budget rehab and draws, just kind of discussing the rehab and how the draws work. Through here, you're going to have accounting, so you can add your ACH right here and everything like that. And then your last tab is payoffs. So this is where you're going to go to actually request a payoff for your loan, and that's if you're refinancing into another loan, etc. And so that is a very brief overview of our website and how you can upload all the required documents. For any new investors or for any new borrowers, I would highly recommend that after you submit your application, just click around in these different tabs and learn what they do, because this is where you're going to come for the entire life of your loan to submit draw requests and everything like that. And also, the sooner that you can get these documents submitted to us and the sooner that you have this final rehab budget filled out right here, the sooner that we are going to be able to close on your loan. If you really need a quick closing, you just need it closed super fast. What's going to help us the most is collecting all those documents from you as soon as possible. And so to do that, obviously just coming in here, submitting as much as you possibly can. And also, if you do have the official rehab budget, going in here and transposing it. Any questions that you have, feel free to reach out to me directly, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. I really just look forward to working with you in this process. Thank you so much.